Okay, hi, finally, I'm live. Okay, काफी देर से there was this some connection problem. Okay, so today the markets opened in the red, but what a session it was. 24,800 हो गया and 81 huh, 300, you know. So it's like 81 has happened before we were kind of expecting it to happen. So everything there, it was like playing out so rapidly that sometimes it's like mind-boggling. ऐसा लगा नहीं था आज होगा because global cues were very weak. The Nasdaq was down, S&P was down. Actually, Nasdaq was down, around say 3-4% after 2022. Okay, but Dow was up. Hmm. और Asian markets भी down थे. So it was a kind of a very weak kind of opening. Cues weak थे and it opened in the red. Not very much, 50-60 points red था. But anyway, it opened. No one thought that it would be like आज record होगा. But the Indian markets are now resilient. They are strong. Who has seen Chris Wood wala interview on money control? What like he's extremely positive. If you have not seen, then he's very positive about the India story. He's positive about the Indian markets, and according to him, the mid caps and small caps, the way they are rallying, he's surprised by that because everyone is now saying that large caps are safe buys and all that. But he's saying that this Indian markets ka ye mid cap and small cap are a rally is like staggering. And he said that he missed that defense wala rally, defense stocks wala rally. So like we are better than him, okay? Those of us who have bought this defense wala stocks, he said he missed that, and he's saying that foreigners are underinvested in India, and that's why today the FIIs have bought more than DIIs. DIIs have sold today, and FIIs have bought. When the market is high, they buy. And see, look at the DIIs; they have kind of sold today, profit. They made profit today. And what else? He's saying Indian mid caps and small caps are a unique story, and they're saying it's backed by earnings. It is not a bubble. It's backed by earnings. Local money has kept valuation high. It is because of the local investors. The valuation of the stocks is high. So because of which the FIIs were kind of staying away. Now they've realized, okay, we just can't stay away from this market. Even though the valuation is high, even though the stocks are expensive, but they're backed by earnings. And of course, they're buyers. Okay, so it's like the demand is more for this particular stocks. That's why also they are expensive. But this is, he didn't say all this, and I'm just trying to explain. Okay, and also hiking capital gains tax in the budget. इसके बारे में बहुत बात हो रही है. बजट में capital gains tax को बढ़ाया जा सकता है. He said that according to him, this should not happen. This is in fact more riskier than elections. Whatever झटका the elections वाला लगा था, ये उससे भी बड़ा हो सकता है. So this should not happen. I also hope this should not happen, because we should encourage more and more retail investors to invest in the stock market. Even अभी भी number बहुत कम है, looking at a population and all that. So more and more investors are needed in the stock market. And he's saying that similar kind of phase, investing culture evolved in the US from 1980 to 2000. So it may be that kind of a run for the Indian markets. Okay, this is Chris Wood's. You must watch it. They are replaying it. This is on CNBC TV 18. Like I also kind of I listen to him. I like his views. Most of them I agree on. According to him, India is the best long-term equity market at the moment. Okay, so this is a sort of a nutshell. If you have missed it, do watch it. It's a good interview. Okay. Also, okay. Now some people have kind of given some stocks, uh, you know, this is a kind of a accumulation of, actually what is happening is that अभी आज इन्फोसिस को देखो, आज उसका रिजल्ट आया है, अब थोड़ी देर पहले आया. So if someone, I know many, even including me, we kind of sold IT stocks. There was nothing happening in IT stocks. They were almost dead. So we kind of sold them. Like since last 2-3 months, this was coming back in the IT sector that you should start buying them, and large cap IT and of course mid cap ITs. Persistent का भी आज result आया है. So now those who bought it, now today you look at the Infi stock, it has closed above 1700. कुछ 1760 ऐसे कुछ it closed, I guess. I check it. So now just look at the levels of around 1400 or 1300 3 months back. Of course, you don't know how the results would be out and all that, but this in fact TCS also saw a rally today. 2-3% का रैली था उसमें. आज भी जब से रिजल्ट आया है, इट्स अप 10%. लास्ट थर्सडे उसका रिजल्ट आया था. So now if you look at some of the big companies, and then this again proves the point. If the company is good, if the fundamentals are good, if the industry in which it operates is good, okay, is sustainable, is one of the in kind of a, will always remain a kind secular trend kind of a, जो चाहिए ही चाहिए. So IT का भी वही है सीन. अभी क्या रहेगा आगे भी. So you can always invest in such bellwether good companies. Okay, now this is what I've understood. Like for example, HUL है, Nestle है, ITC है, in consumer FMCG companies. So so I have missed this Infi rally. Okay, I am confessing, because I didn't expect such. I thought it would be maybe Q2 तक देखती हूँ, but I think now it will not come down. I think so. It may. If it does, I'll buy. Okay. First, I'll give this disclaimer that talk to your advisor before buying or selling a stock, and also use your discretion. Okay, invest your money wisely, and always you can open your account with us, with IIFL or for HDFC Securities also. There is a link. There are 2 links in the description box. One is for the iServe account, and the other one is for the premium account. Premium का brokerage थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, but there the RM would guide you which stocks you can buy and all that. And the other one is iServe, that is a little cheaper. Okay, and for HDFC there's a Sky account, उसका है, उसमें link है, that is 20 rupee flat वाला है वो. Every trade you'll pay a brokerage of 20 rupees flat. Okay, so that is the Sky account that is there in the all the 3 links are in the description box. So you can open your account, and I am the RM for IIFL accounts. Okay, so this is I had to say this. Okay, just to keep it straight. So now we'll talk about some. Okay, I have to do this fast. I started late. We'll talk about some results and what should you do. Actually, Havells has disappointed. Polycab, I will not say disappointed. This is 1 quarter off. Persistent system का भी okay, but I won't say they're bad. I will talk about 3 interesting stocks, and I'll give you some stock calls also. Let's see if I can do it quickly and fast. Charts भी देखना होता है, वो सब देखना होता है. So it's like kind of too much. Okay, Infi की बात करते हैं. सबसे पहले Infosys, we should talk about it because everyone is talking about it today. This was one of the major reasons why the market was up. Today the broader market was not that up to the mark. These TCS, this was the big boys game today. Okay, TCS, Infosys, Reliance, all these big boys were leading the charge. Okay, so IT, Nifty IT actually was 40k पे चला गया आज. So the stock today closed at 764, 2.2% up, because it's Q1 has come above the expectation. Revenue outlook is like 3 to 4%, which is up from 1 to 3%. Now this is the highest among all the IT companies. TCS का भी कुछ आई ना था, उनका guidance around 2% something है. So इसका 3 to 4%. Net profit is up to 6,368 crore, which is 7% up year on year. EBITDA is up 8,288 crores. Even margin is up 21%. Margin guidance they've kind of put, if you hear the con call, from 20 to 22%. So they're positive that this higher margins will continue. Their attrition is high though, and their employee count has come down. We know that in IT companies, why this is important is because each employee gets a project. So which means that if the company is getting more projects, people are hired more. More people are hired. If people are sacked or removed, which means the company is getting less projects. Okay, that's why software companies may attrition or employee count is very important. There's a term for it. I'm forgetting that term. Projects per head, ऐसे कुछ के हिसाब से वो होता है. Okay, their rupee revenue is up and their deal wins are up. Okay, so the management is pretty positive about the next quarter. That's why the stock is doing well, and I also think so that next 2 quarters might be good for the stock. If there's a correction, I'll definitely buy. So today the stock is up around 2%. After TCS only, this stock has been seeing a rally. Okay. The next one is persistent system. IT है तो IT में ही रहते हैं. Persistent system has been doing well for a very consistent time. Persistent है ये stock towards growth. Its rupee dollar revenue is up. We all know that in IT, because they are facing, they are outside facing, the dollar facing companies. So rupee dollar इसमें KPI होता है. तो इसका 5.6% अप है. रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ इज 5.7%. क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर अप है ये 2737 crore, which was last quarter, which is in March, which was around 2590 crore. So this is also up. EBITDA is up 2.5% to 383 crore. Now this is quarter on quarter. Okay, there's a little dip in the margins, which is only 14% from 14.5%. This is I won't take this seriously for a company like Persistent System. If you look at the chart, the stock has done really well, and this has been in everybody's, in fact, go to stock kind of thing. 4896 पे बंद हुआ है. This has been rallying and rallying and rallying. Okay, let's talk about last July. It was 2569 का था ये stock. तब भी अगर आपने पकड़ लिया तो अच्छी बात है. It's not a tough call. Persistent Systems. Even if you bought it at 5,000, I think you made money. ROC of the company is 29%, and quarterly results I've already told you, and earning per share is operating margin पहले देखते हैं is 17% operating margin percentage. Okay, and earning per share is 20.47. This quarter it was around 19, so 1920. Okay, as I told you, the net profit is up, and return on equity is 24% for the last 3 years. We are looking at Persistent System, so shareholding pattern is a little okay. 31% is with the promoters, 28% is with the DIIs, 22% is with the FIIs. Okay, Persistent System की बात यहीं पे खत्म करते हैं, because this is, I don't have to talk much about it. The other one is Polycab. Polycab का भी आज रिजल्ट आया. ये स्टॉक डाउन है, but I don't see any reason for the stock to be down, because it's a good company. It's this dip may be an opportunity to buy, but it is pretty expensive still. 6552 पे आज ये बंद हुआ है. 1% ही डाउन है. नेट प्रॉफिट मार्जिनली डाउन आया है. 401 crore आया है. लास्ट year, and in the same quarter, it was around 403 crore rupees. I don't see this reason to be worried about. Um, Consolidated revenue है 4698 crore rupees versus 3889 crore rupees. So this has gone up. Total expenses are higher than last year, and they are around 4200 some crores versus 3400 some crore year on year. Okay, I look at the chart. So this had this dip in this month of January. Okay, we all know, but after that it has gone up. So the believers in Polycab have kind of stayed with the stock. Pipes and these wiring stocks have done well. The other one is Havells, about which we'll talk. ROC of the company is 31.3, which is actually the best in the segment. The other good stocks in this segment are KEI Industries, Finolex Cables, RR Kapil has also done well, and of course, Havells is also into consumer durables. It has wider range of products. Okay, so if you look at the operating margin, that has kind of stayed around 13, 14 percent, 12, 13, 14 SA. It has been ranging in this, and earning per share has been 26 rupees 36. Okay, 36 rupees in March 2024, and in June it was around 26. It dipped a little bit earning per share, but it is considerable. Okay, the return on equity is 21 to 23%. 21% in the last 3 years, 23% in the last year. If I look at the shareholding pattern, 65% is with the promoters, 11% is with the FIIs, 15% is with the public. Okay, so this was Polycab. Now we'll look at Havells. Why I'm doing quickly, I generally do it slowly because I have to talk about 3 new stocks. और 7 बजने वाला है. Havells was also down today. These are good opportunities actually. I really think so. 1863.68% down tha आज. ROC of the company is 24.4. If you look at the fundamentals, then you'll probably think about it. You should keep them on the radar if you haven't bought them. ROC of the company is 24.4. Stock PE is 84. And if you look at the chart, it is just one way. I also have Havells. मेरे पास भी है Havells. So this is a disclaimer. Okay. And quarterly results, if you see, operating margin kind of stayed 10, 11, 12% for all the quarters since June 2021. Net profit has kind of stabilized, and I look at this today, the results I have. Net profit is up to 411 crore rupees, which is 43% up year on year, and revenue is up to 57,984 crore rupees in June quarter, which is 20% up. EBITDA is up to 576 crore rupees. This is 43% up year on year. Okay, and EBITDA margin is a little down, 9.9% from 11.1% in quarter 4 of FY24, which is the last quarter. This is the first quarter of FY25. Okay, so I don't see any reason for maybe the attention was towards the IT today, so maybe. Okay, so slight miss here, इधर उधर छोटा छोटा miss चलता है. So last 3 years it has given 19% return on equity, and last year was 18%. And if you look at the shareholding pattern, then 59% is with the promoters and 25% is with the FIIs. There was this, I'm not remembering the month, but FIIs were buying a lot in this stock. I think it was around this, जो chart दिखा रहा है, Feb or something. Feb and then April. So this was Havells. So these were good companies जिनके आज results थे, which I was keenly watching. There is one more company, Asian Paints, which is today it was down, but I think it is a good stock. Okay, there's this बिरला ओपस जो लॉन्च हुआ था, बिरला ने अपना ओपस पेंट्स लॉन्च किया, उसके बाद the stock has kind of come down quite a bit, increased competition and all that, but its quarter one is weak. But if I was hearing the commentary by the management, in which they are very bullish about the next 2 quarters. Their earnings were below estimate, but they are saying that there were lots of reasons. Heat wave था, उस वजह से laborers का कमी था, paint उतना हो नहीं रहा था. Plus they have also taken a price hike. Okay, so rural demand, they are saying there's an uptick, and the monsoons have been good. So generally after monsoons, auto sales also pick up, and these paints thing also pick up even in the rural sector. Okay, double-digit guidance they have given for FY25, and they've also said that decorative volumes, the domestic decoration of the house, that volume they have seen an uptick. Okay, and also I was listening to one of the brokerage guy. He was saying that generally it takes a long time for a new competitor to dislodge a established player in the market. Asian Paints is established. So and Birla Opus जो new वाला आया है, they have nothing remarkably exceptional, and they are also into same kind of. अभी मतलब it's like similar. So it is not likely to give that much of a takkar to Asian Paints abhi. But anyway, because of that also this stock. I also sold Asian Paints when this because I had to buy something else. This Birla Opus thing happened because it was actually falling very sharply. But it is a good stock. Okay, if you want to add, probably it's maybe a good time. Use your discretion. Okay. Okay. Now the stocks which I wanted to buy. The stock which I wanted to discuss is one is this Vascon Engineering. Vascon Engineers Limited. This is a 76 rupees stock. This was down 5% today. This is a up एकदम शुरू में ही वो है. Okay, but this is a very interesting stock. I'll tell you why. Just keep listening. Stock P is 25. ROC of the company is 8.29, and which in this segment is okay. And this is basically a Pune-based company engaged in engineering, procurement, and construction, real estate construction development. उससे जुड़ा हुआ stock है ये. And also they have, if you look at the chart, it has a interesting chart. Last July, this stock was 43 rupees. Okay, then it went up. 81 हुआ October 23 May, and then further it went up to 85. Then it corrected. Now this was backed by volumes. Okay, if I look at the peers comparison, then it has, I said, 8.2 ROC hai, which is actually so like if you compare with macro tech developers, if you compare with Mahindra Life Spaces, जो भी आया है नया है, Mahindra Life Spaces का तो अभी 2 ही है. Mahindra, the company is big enough. Man Infra, if you compare with, then it's pretty, but it's a smaller company also. Okay, if you look at the quarterly results, then their net profit has kind of remained stable from 23 2023 की बात करते हैं, September 23 it was around 21 crore rupees, then in December it came down a little bit to 19 crore rupees, and then in March it is around 17 crore rupees. Now these results are awaited. Okay, now if we look at the EPS, that is also मतलब 1 रुपया की भी कम है. It was on a high. Today it is down. Yesterday it was up. Someone was actually asking me, one of my clients, that it's momentum stock hai, ye hai, when engineering stock hai, construction, what should I do? Then I studied it. Okay, so it's like 84 80 पैसा 75 पैसा ऐसे ऐसे इसका EPS है हर क्वार्टर में, every quarter. And if you look at the year on year thing, then also its net profit has come down. Profits are earnings, okay, for the shareholders. So it has come down, say, from 99 crore rupees in March 2023 to 68 crore rupees in March 24. As I said, the quarter one of this financial year is FY25 is awaited, but it has majorly kind of bettered itself from minus 40 crore rupees in March 21. चलो कोविड की वजह से सोचते हैं, let's rule that out, but in March 2022 it came up to 36 crore rupees. From there it jumped to 99 crore rupees in 1 year, March 22 to March 23. Okay, so that's this stock is kind of interesting. 3 years का अगर आप ROE देखेंगे तो it's around 6%, and last year it was around 7%. This stock was doing very well yesterday. Shareholding pattern, 31% is with the promoters and public has 67% of the stake in the company. So promoters have low stake in the company. So this was say Vascon Engineering. Okay, yesterday it was up 12%. 5% नहीं, 12% up था ये. Okay, now I'll talk about the other stock. There's two more stocks. Okay, Aadhar Housing Finance. I don't think so you'll be surprised. This is a very good stock. It's related to housing finance company, Aadhar Financing, and this is also doing well ever since that announcement was made that 3 crore new houses will be built. This is a company which finances small and medium, जो छोटे छोटे घर बनते हैं उसमें. 19,863 crore का market capitalization है, and it is one of the leading largest low income housing finance companies in India, serving home financing needs of low income sections of the society. So this is exactly अभी budget भी आने वाला है. So because of that, yesterday also it rallied, today also it rallied. ROC of the company is 11.4 and ROE is 18.4. Okay, and I look at the chart. Chart is one way. Last May it was around, this May it was around 329 rupees, and from there it has gone up. I missed this. I was just watching अभी लूं अभी ये लूं ऐसा होता है. इसका इसकी कंपनी का डिटेल देखते हैं. I really missed this stock. I missed this rally because I thought I'll buy one housing finance का stock. I thought I'll buy this. Okay, so this one, इसका जो है इसका IPO हुआ था 8th में, और IPO प्राइस इसका था 300 to 315 per share. Okay, and this was definitely oversubscribed. And if you look at the टोटल 52 वीक हाई, अच्छा 52 वीक हाई तो मई में ही आया है, बट इट इज आई नो समथिंग. Okay, so this was oversubscribed, and also this is this one is not opening. Okay, so we look at the peer comparison and the chart to dekh liya. Yeah, so ROC I said 11% hai. It is better than LIC housing. Now you see why I wanted this stock. It's better than Hoodco, it's better than LIC financing, it's better than PNB, it is better than Aavas financers. Okay, ROC की बात कर रही हूँ मैं. Okay, छोटी सी कंपनी है, but see, and quarterly results if you look at, its net profit is stable. 204 crores था दिसंबर क्वार्टर में. मार्च में it was around 202 crore rupees, but this was 141 crore rupees in March 2023. And if you look at the year-on-year thing, then from 545 crore rupees, it has gone up to 750 crore rupees. And before that, it was 445 crore rupees. Before that, 340. So this has consistently, the net profit has consistently gone up. कैसे हो गया ये मुझसे? Operating margin is 75 to 76%, and this is since, okay, this is since March 2019. EPS has been around, it has only gone up from 11 rupees से 13 रुपया, फिर अब 18 रुपए, around 19 रुपए. Okay, 3 years का return on equity is 7. Now you will think why I am feeling so left out, because after this budget will come, this stock will further rally, because that announcement has already been made about that housing thing. But what everyone is kind of talking about is that more and more allocations would be done for the lower middle income people, and also related to women and rural housing and all that. So there this company comes into play. Okay, I think I'll probably buy this. Okay, shareholding pattern. Promoters have good 76% stake in the company, and FIIs have 4.47, and DIIs have 7%, and public has 11%. बहुत दुख हो रहा है मुझे, ये छूट गया मुझसे. चलो आगे चलते हैं. पेन्नार इंडस्ट्रीज इज द अदर वन. 179 पे आज ये बंद हुआ. Yesterday it was rallying, and it is down today a little bit. Maybe some money was taken off the table. It's also a small company. It's a multi-location, multi-product company. So this is a good company. It is into manufacturing precision engineering products, pre-engineered building systems, hydraulics and warehousing solutions, and it has big, huge clients. अच्छे clients हैं इसके पास. Stock P is 24. अच्छे clients मतलब बड़ी companies हैं, okay, well-known companies. 24 is the PE, and ROC of the company is 15.8%. And I look at the chart, it is SA. It's backed by volumes. Okay, last August it was around 86 rupees Qatai stock. If I look at the, if I compare it with the peers, it is better than Gallant Ispat Limited. It is also better than Sarda Energy. Sarda Energy I also do a video, और लाइव में ही कर दूंगी. वीडियो में बना ही नहीं पा रही हूँ, कुछ ऐसा हो रहा है. Ratna Money Metals is also a good stock. Okay, महाराष्ट्र सीमलेस पे भी मुझे बनाना है. 22.9 का इसका. It was actually in my list. ओके, हाँ, तो 15.7 है. वापस इस पे आते हैं. 15 मतलब 16% का ROC है. क्वार्टरली रिजल्ट्स में इसका नेट प्रॉफिट हैज काइंड ऑफ गॉन अप consistently from March 21. This quarter. So I'll just talk about the December quarter. It was around 25 crore rupees, and March 24 quarter 29 crore rupees. We are awaiting this quarter 1 of FY 24 25 का results. EPS is 2.12 and operating margin is 10%. 10% and then 8%. Year-on-year profit has also gone up. This is also a very good company. From 75 crore rupees in March 2023 to 98 crore rupees in March 24. EPS is around 5 rupees in the last March. This March it was around 7.5 रुपया. चलो 7 रुपये 30 पैसा. Return on equity 3 years say it's been 9%. Last year it was 12%. And if I look at the shareholding pattern, then 39% is with the promoters and 55% is with the public. Okay, but this is I feel it's a good stock. You can keep it on your radar because it's into cold rolled steel strips, precision tubes, railway release. They also work for the wagons in the railways, and the railway is the story, I think. So this is a good stock. If you want to invest indirectly in the railways thing, you can get into this stock. The stock is also good. Okay, now I'll give you quickly stock calls, and I can wrap this. I have to go somewhere, so that's why I thought I'll quickly do this. Okay, so you can see these are IIFL security calls. HDFC का नहीं है, IIFL का है. You can buy say India Cements. Okay, in the range of 347.5 to 352.5 with a target of 370 in 5 days. Stop loss 340. Phenolics pipe you can buy in the range of 329 to 332 with a target of 342. इसका हो गया था क्या? Stop loss is around 323. Target 342. Wait, I'll just check this. I think Phenolics pipe. तो आज I think it was doing very well. Pipe. 330. Yeah, अभी target है इसका 342 का target है. Okay. Then you can buy say India Cement दे दिया. You can buy TTML. This is I think last Thursday also I gave this 87. Say 87, say 88 के range में for target of 82. Sorry, target of 92 in 5 days. Stop loss can be kept at 85. Chola Finance you can buy 1425 से 1435 के बीच में, target of 1472. Stop loss 1400. These Manapuram Finance, Chola, these are they are doing well. Actually, I think Manapuram को upgrade मिला था आज. So जैसे वो that stock was also rallying like any time today. If I'm not wrong, it was rallying yesterday also. Yeah, see, it was rallying yesterday also. It was rallying to Manapuram. That's also a good stock. I see if it is here in my list. I'll give you a target. एक और देते हैं. You can buy IOB, Indian Overseas Bank, in the range of 70 to 72 with a target of 76 in 5 days. Stop loss 68.5. These are all IIFL security calls. Okay, so I'll just stop here. If you want more such calls, open your account with IIFL. Okay, so I'll wrap this live here. I'll see you next Thursday. I also have an exam coming up, so maybe one of Thursdays I may not be able to do this like one Thursday or 2 Thursdays. That depends upon मेरा कहाँ तक खत्म हुआ पढ़ाई. But I'll keep updating you, and you can of course follow me on Twitter. I'm generally posting on Twitter only. I'm not that much active on Insta. And also you can follow me on my Facebook page. But Twitter, I'm posting the most. Actually, it's very easy to type short things, or So I'll get you most probably next week. मैं कर पाऊंगी. उसके बाद I'll tell you. Okay. So have a great trading day tomorrow, investing day tomorrow, and let's see what the market does tomorrow. And have a good Monday. And I'll see you next week. And bye bye and take care.